So I think I have shared the file late, right, for that BP travel, right? So maybe we can try that tomorrow. No worries. Okay. So today we'll start with different problems. I'm audible, right, Sabir? Sabir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was muted.
Okay, no
Yeah,
worries, no.
yes.
Yeah. So let me share my screen.
Mhm.
Okay. So first we'll talk about the problem statement. Okay. So what is the problem statement? What we have to do? This is our website called as a Brainy Code. Okay.
Okay.
And just initially, because first time it will load like this only, right? So maybe if you just scroll down manually, okay,
Yeah.
select anything like maybe Einstein or APJ Abdul Kalam, anything, right? Then it will open properly like this. Okay, so this is our website. It will look like this. Okay, and when we'll open this next time, it will open as it is, right? No need to do any thing basically. So what we have to do? We have to click here, right? Let me check how many images are there. One, two, three. Okay, here we have only three images, right? Let me check some. Two, three. Okay, here also. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, great. So what we will do here, we'll go here and we'll click on the third image. Okay. So for
Okay.
example, this one. After clicking on this, right? We have to take a screenshot of this. Okay. So you can see the code. This screenshot we have to take. Then we have to save this screenshot with unique name into the folder, right? Then we have to click on the
Yeah.
next one. I clicked on the next one. Again, we have to take this screenshot, right? We have to save, right? Then again, click on the next one. So what we have to do? We have to take the screenshot of 5 images, okay? 5 codes basically, not more than that, not less than. So this is our problem, okay? So let's start and we'll build it, right? So let it open. Let me open. Okay. So what is the first thing we have to do into the initialization? Like we'll launch the browser, then we'll click on the third image. We'll maximize the browser, right? Okay. Okay. So here we'll use open browser. In open browser, we'll give this URL brainreport.com. Give that URL into the brainreport.com. Then do the maximize. Maximize. Then select in which browser we want to open. So I want to open in a Chrome, right?
Right.
Then the next we have to click on this third image, right? So normal click, the mouse click which we are using. Click. Okay, this click, right? So we have clicked. So what is the next thing basically? The next thing is we have to take a screenshot, give the name, save it. Then again click on the next button. It means it's a repetitive task, right?
Right.
Repetitive task we have to. So for repetitive task, we will create another sequence. This. We'll mention process, right? So this is a repetitive task, right? For repetitive task, always we have to use the loop, right? We have to use the loop. So far we have used the for each loop, right? Because we are having the number of inputs and we are sending to the application, right? But here we don't have any input, right? Here we have condition. Which condition? Like we have to take a 4 screenshot or we have to take a 5 screenshot basically. Like we have the condition. So whenever we have the condition, right? We have to use while. Okay, while. So take this. Okay. Condition I will explain later, right? We can keep as it is. Uh, now we will see how to take a screenshot, right? So if you want to take a screenshot, here we have take screenshot activity. Take screen indicate. So this is the screenshot, right? So just click on this screenshot. Okay. Now we have taken the screenshot, right? We have taken the screenshot. What is the next thing? We have to store this and then we can save it, right? So what we can do? We can go here into the control K and we can give the screenshot variable. Okay, screenshot variable, right? And you can see the type is image basically because screenshot will be in a image format, right? Type will be image. Now the next thing we have to save this image. So save image. Okay, save image. Here we have to give the variable in which we have saved the screenshot. So we have saved the screenshot in this screenshot, right? So I will give this screenshot. Now what is the next thing? Right? It is asking file name. Give me the file name so that it will save here, right? So we'll browse this. We are in the same project. Okay. What I will do here, I will create a folder like screenshot images. Okay. But it is not asking folder, right? It is what it is asking. It is asking file name, right? So here we can give the name as an image. Okay. Image.png or any extension PNG, JPG, JPG, BMP, right? Image extension we can give. So I have given. What is the next thing? Right? The next thing is we have to click on the next button. See, this is the next, right? So what we can do, we can use this click. Okay. And where we want to click? We want to click on this button, right? This button. So just click. Okay. We'll click on. So now you can see our solution is ready, right? So we'll start from the initialization. So we have open browser, we have opened this, we did maximize window, we click on the first image, then it will go to the processing. Here it will check the condition. Okay. So we'll see. Currently we can consider, right, our condition is true. Okay. Then it will take the screenshot. It will save into this variable. Then we will save this screenshot with this particular file name into this particular folder, right? Then we'll click on the next one. Correct? Now, again, it will go and it will check the condition, right? It is true or false. But now, how many times we have to do this? 5 times, right? Then what we have, how many times we are taking the screenshot, how many times we are saving it, we have to count, right? Then only we'll be able to give that condition, right? So we will count it, like how many times we are taking the screenshot, basically. So how to count? We will create one variable, okay, here, and we'll give the name as a count. We'll give the name as a count, right? And it will store the numbers, correct? It will store the numbers. So we will give the variable type as a integer, okay? And here we will increment by 1. Why we will increment by 1? Because every time we'll take a one screenshot, right? So it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So what we will do, counter is equal to counter plus 1, okay? Now here, what condition we have to give? let me increase this counter scope. So here we can give the condition like counter should be less than 5, right? So it will take a 5 screenshot. Then maybe we have the question like why 5, why not 6, right? Because it will take 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4, right? But whenever we'll create a variable, right, by default value will start from 0, okay? 0. So initially the counter value for will be 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will take a 5, right? So again, we'll start from the beginning. Suppose we have launched the browser, maximize window, click on this uh, third image, then it will come here. It will check is counter less than 5. What is the counter value now? 0, right? So 0 less than 5, yes. So it will take screenshot. It will save this name. Then it will click on the next. Now we have to count it, right? Like we have done for one time. So here that is the reason we have added this count. So what we are doing here? Counter is equal to counter plus, right?
Right.
So what is the value for counter? Now 0, right? 0 plus 1, 1. Then it will go back. It will check is 1 less than 5, right? So yes, again it will perform the same thing, take screenshot. Then it will try to save the image with this. But just imagine, like we already have this file name, right? We already have this file name. Then what it will do? Either it will overwrite or it will give the message like, do you want to overwrite it one? Okay.
Right.
But here we have to give the unique name. Okay. So how can we give the unique name here? So maybe if you have any thought, you can tell me, or like I can explain. So what we can do here, we are giving this name, right? So we need a unique name. So what we can do, we have the counter variable, right? That counter variable we can give here, right? So image 0, 1, 2, 3, accordingly, name will get added, right? So here I will mention double quotes plus counter dot to string
Right. Right.
plus dot png because extension will be at the end, right?
Right.
So that is the reason we have separated it. So counter dot to, right? So it will now save the each and every image with the value of counter which we are having. Okay.
Right.
So just imagine our counter value is 4, right? For example, then it will do all the things and here it will increment by 1. Counter is equal to counter plus 1. So 4 plus 1, 5, right?
Right.
So it will say, is 5 less than 5? No, right? And then it will come out from the loop basically, right? And what we will do at the end state, we will close the tab. Okay, we will close the tab which we have opened. Okay, then we can go here and we can mention closed, right? Then what we have to do, we have to give the reference here, the tab, but we don't have, right? So what we have to do, we can go to the init, open browser, create output variable as a tab, right? Then increase the scope to the process, to the flowchart basically, right? And then here we can pass that reference tab. That's it, right? But
Yeah.
apart from that, here we will face some hurdles. Okay, that will rectify it. But so far, are you good with this or any question doubt? Okay. So what
Yeah.
you can do, you can start building this. Okay, build initialization, processing end state, and then we'll go to the next.
Yeah.
Okay. So please start.
Yeah. Can you scroll down a little bit? Okay, so, click on the next step. Yeah, I'm done, and I'm over here up to where we do the screen. Oh, sorry, the image name.
So let me know once done. Huh?
I'm done.
Okay, you are done, right? Okay. So can you just run and see it is working or getting any error? Just run, okay, and see.
I'm getting error in the screen name, a screenshot name.
Okay, so are you getting error here,
Uh,
or you are getting error in screenshot?
in the screenshot name.
Okay, so let it run. Okay, let me run from my side. Okay, so it is started running. Okay, so it is clicking from your end.
Because I was getting in the processing error while I was about to run, so it
The same error, right?
no, I didn't run. While I was running, I was just getting an the
Okay, then please share your screen. Let me check.
I'm getting error over here. So it was double code over here, counter.
Then before .png, give the double quotes. Before .png, double, give double. Yes, now error is gone.
Oh, so
Okay, now just run and close the browser if it's already open.
yeah, click on the next one.
No, let it.
Mhm.
So now you can see it is not moving further, right?
Right, right,
Mhm. Because it has taken the first screenshot, right? But
right,
for second screenshot, it is not working, right?
right.
So can we go to the studio and see? Okay, it is still running. Okay, let it run. Let it see. Now we got the error screenshot error, right? The similar error I got, right?
Yeah,
I
yes,
also got the similar error. So let me share my. I can explain. So what is happening here, right? We are getting the error because it is saying the CUI element are no longer valid, right?
right,
So why it is not valid? Because these are dynamic, right? So now I will go to the first image. Okay. In the first image, edit selector, it is working perfectly, right?
right, right,
Where we have that. But now, when we'll go to the next one, this one, okay? We can go here and we can validate. It is not validated, right? Because it's a dynamic, right? So what we can do, we can save this, right? Here. So we can do this. Then we can go to the next one, okay? And we can take the screenshot. So I just click, right?
right.
So these are the selector for this second image. Now, can you see like what is the dynamic thing here? What is changing?
It's the image number.
Image,
Yes,
this one, right?
right,
So this one. So as we discuss what we can do, we can just make this dynamic. So we
right,
have to put the star here. In addition to that, if you see here, right?
right.
This is also changing, right? This
Yes,
is also changing.
yes,
So you can see here, we can change only this thing. Do not touch to this dot. Okay. So this one. So we can copy, we can paste. Okay. Validate, highlight. So it is working. Go to the next. Validate, highlight. It is working. Right? It means now it will work forever. Okay. Now we can check this also, right? Because it might be the case. This is also dynamic. So you can go here. This is also not validating, right?
right,
So why it is not validating? Because this title, right? This can change, right? Because here you can see this title is changing, this title is changing, right? So from there we can conclude like This title is changed. So what we can do, we can put the star here. That's it. Validate, highlight. Okay. Click on the next. Validate, highlight. Okay. So now it should work perfectly fine. Okay. Now we can go ahead and we can run. Okay. Okay. It is taking the screenshot. So what it will do, it will take 5 screenshot and it will stop the process. Right now we'll go to the folder, screenshotting. Can you see? Right? Image 0, image 1, image 2, image 3, and image 5. Right? 4. So it is starting from 0. So we got the 4 image.
Right.
Okay. So what we have learned in this example, we have seen how to make the selectors dynamic. We already saying it, right?
Right.
And also we have seen the while loop. Previously we was using only for each loop basically.
Right. Correct.
Okay. So please try this, make the selector dynamic, and let's see it's working out.
asking.
Hello, Aman. Good morning.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I missed the
Yeah,
timer.
no problem. So, Sabir is performing. So, meantime, I can explain you the problem statement. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So, what is the problem statement basically? Okay, not this one. Brainy code. Okay. So, this is our website, right? What we have to do here, we have to go. And I have chosen this third number image because here we have more screenshot inside it, right? So, we have to click on this. Then we have to take a screenshot of this. Okay. Screenshot of this and have to save into the folder with unique name. Okay. After that, click on the next button. Once we clicked on the next button, again we have to take screenshot of this, then click on the next button. So what we have to do, accordingly, we have to take a 5 screenshots, okay, and save into the our folder or drive. So this is our problem statement. Okay,
That's
clear?
easy. Can you go back to the website for 1 second, main website?
This website you want,
Yeah. Can you go back there?
right? So this is our problem statement. Now, can you tell me, like here, also we are doing repetitive tasks, right? So which loop we will use here?
Well, I think we can use either. I think, but while will be better since it's counter type.
Correct. It's while loop, right? Because here we have the condition,
Mm-hmm.
right? So what we did basically, uh, we have opened the browser, right? Maximize window, and we have click on the third image. Okay, so you also click on third image because there we have the images. This, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is our initialization part. After that, we went into the processing, right? And here we are using this condition while you said, right? Counter less than 5, right? Because the counter is by default starting from 0,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you want to start from 1, then we can define here 1, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, by default, it will start from the 0. So
Mm-hmm.
we are taking screenshot by using text screenshot activity. We have saved it to this variable, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then what we have to do, we have to save this, right? So what we are doing here, I can explain. Save image, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Save it, right? So we'll give the screenshot, and then we'll give the file name. Okay, it is asking file name, not a folder name, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have created folder here, screenshot images. Okay, right? And here I have given the name as a image.png, for example,
Mm-hmm.
right? Image.png. Then we'll click on the next button, right? This next button, this one, and then we'll increment the counter by 1, right? Because we have to increment counter is equal to counter plus 1, right? So it will count it, how many iterations we are happening, and as soon as the condition is false, right, it will come out from them,
Mm-hmm.
right? But here we will get some selector issues as well, right? But you can just start and see how the error you are getting, and we'll see. In addition to that,
Yeah.
in addition to that, yeah, tell me.
No, go ahead.
Okay. In addition to that, you can see I have given this hard-coded name image, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what will happen for first image, it will give the image.png. But what about second image, third image, right? It will either overwrite or it will give the message like file is already exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how can we handle it, right? So what I did here, I have passed that counter variable here.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever the value is there for counter, it will get appended here. So
Mm-hmm.
plus counter dot toString, right? Plus then double
Mm-hmm.
extension we are giving at the end, right? Because extension we have to give at the end.
Mm-hmm.
line. Okay, so that what will happen? Each and every counter value will get appended to the file name.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So please start.
Yeah.
And Shabir, maybe if you are having any error, any problem, please let me know.
An error.
Sorry.
I'm seeing an error. I'm getting an error.
Okay, okay. So please share. Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
This is what I'm getting.
Okay, why? Because here we don't have screenshots. So that's the reason I suggested click on the third image.
Click on the third image. Maybe it's different at your end or my end. Let me see.
Just check. Just click on the home.
This if I click on third,
Yeah, it will keep changing. So can you check how many screenshots are there?
two, three, four,
Yes,
five.
we have, right?
Yes. So
So just click on the third one. I think then it is not clicking on the third one,
right.
right? So can you indicate one more time and see?
Are you talking about this?
No, 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 not this one, right?
Oh, okay.
Initialization.
Wait, are we like, did you do anything to deal with the ad blocker or the ads that it's given?
Just a second. Huh? So this one, just indicate it, or maybe just highlight it and see. Just edit select. Do edit selector first. Edit selector. There are three lines, right? Horizontal lines for a click image. Edit select and highlight. Yes, it's okay. Right? So this is the run. We'll see. Close that browser and run. Okay. So what you are saying, Aman?
So I'm getting error because of ad blocker. Even if I remove it, I'm getting ads.
No, 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 not for that. This website is little okay. I can show you. You just run Sabir. Meantime, I will just check this issue and I will tell Aman. Yes, Aman. Can you please share it? Then I will.
Yeah, let me share my screen here. Okay. Can hide this, that is. Oh, yeah, anyways, okay, it's fine. So when I load the website, right, this is what I get. And it says it's because of the ad blocker, right? Even if I pause the ad blocker, I'm like, oh, okay. Pause on this side, right? And I refresh it. Okay, that's good. And then I click on the third one. Wait, it stopped giving me ad. That's weird. It was giving me ad before. Let's try this. Okay, close this. Paste this. Oh, what's going on? Where is Zoom? Chat. Control click this. You see, I got the ad blocker again. I mean, I can make it to click on allow ads, then go on the third one and whatnot, or close this, and then click on the third one, and then go with that. But
Okay, I think you have added that those things. That might be the case. So, are you using this incognito?
no, I'm not.
No, right? Okay. So what you can do? Just time being, right? You have to click on that cross button, right? Close button in case that that pop-up is there.
Yeah,
That is the only thing, right?
yeah. I mean, I can add it. That's not a big deal. I added this for the assignment he gave us, but still, it's kind of annoying.
So timing just add it, but here we have another thing as well. In case that any pop-up is there, right? We can first verify that pop-up is available or not, right?
Yeah.
If it is available, then we can close it. But timing just close it. Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, well, yeah. Did you see the? Well, I guess I missed that, so it's fine. For the assignment thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to share your screen or it's working fine?
No, it is getting after the third image. It's I'm getting an error. I don't.
Okay, that's okay. So why we are getting here? Because that after that there is no image, right?
But
After that there is no image. That is what we are getting. But whatever the screenshot it has captured, right, or two or three, you can see in the folder, right?
let me see.
Yeah. Can you go and see?
Yes, I can see one, two. I mean, up
Sorry.
to four. Up to four, I can see.
Okay, up to four you can see, right? Okay, that's why you are getting this because there are no screenshot after that, right? So obviously it will, right? So and in addition to that, Aman, maybe here we have to make the selectors dynamic as well, right? So as you said, you will take it later, right? So just check
Mm.
that part as well, and in case any problem or issue, please let me know.
Yeah, sounds good.
So, fine. Now we'll go to the next thing, right? The next thing we'll see as a recording, right? So here we are having a very good feature available called as a recording, right? So by using that recording, what we can do, we can record the steps. Okay, suppose you are navigating to any application, right? You are performing, right? Then what recording will do, based on the actions what we are doing, right? It will capture those actions and it will convert that actions into your workflow, okay? Or it will convert into the steps basically, right? But the purpose of recording is just to record the steps, right? If any other thing like logical things, right? Suppose if you want to add the loop, if you want to add any conditions, right? Will not be able to add with the help of recording. Okay, so only plain flow it will create, right? And it will create only for the application. Okay, suppose someone say like if you want to take the data from the Excel, right? So can we click on the Excel and do, right? No, it is not possible, right? So now we will see for the UI demo. Okay, so suppose I'm having this UI demo. Okay, and I want to record the steps, right? So what I can do here, like I can go to the app recorder. Okay, we can go here, right? Now what it is doing, right? It has taken the selector. Now it will ask the input. Okay, so what is the input we are going to provide? Admin, right? Then the next thing, password. So control enter. Here we can give the password. So you can see for password automatically it will do in the encrypted form, right? So click on the confirm, and you can see at the same time the steps are getting created here, right? So you can modify those, or you
That's
can
using
delete
it
it.
in the modern form, right?
Yes, correct. It should
Mm.
in them, right? Then we can click on the log. Okay, so we can go here and we can click on the log, right? Now suppose this is for initialization, right? These are steps for the initialization, right? So what we can do, we can capture those initialization steps, right? And we can save it. We can save it, right? So save and return to studio, for example, right? So you can see these are the initialization, right? And then we have processing, right? So what we can do, we can go here, we can create a separate sequence, right? And we can give it a process, okay? And we can add a loop and all, but before that we can just record. So go here, right? So here we will enter cache, honest check, not honest check, right? So we can go here, for example, okay, sorry, okay. So 10, 10, here we can give 20, right? And here it can give a 30, for example, and then we'll click on the accept, okay? Clicks on the accept, okay. I can pause as well, okay? So I will pause it because I want to navigate to the another screen which is not coming, right? So I can pause it, right? I will make this screen here. And then again, we can start direct. Now we'll click on the accept, okay? We'll click on the accept. So you can see these are the necessary steps, delete, okay? Delete, right? Now, what I want to do, I want to capture this transaction number, transaction time, transaction date, for example, right? So we can go here, right click, delete. So what we can do here, we can go here, right? And there is a small arrow, right? After that, just go there and mention get text, get text, right? Similar way for time as well, similar way for data, right? And then I can click on save and return to studio, right? So you can see here what it will do, right? Here, get text, right? It will create the activities as well, but the variable we have to, okay? So here, even you no need to be worried about like on the basis of what action, on the basis of action, what activity we have to use, right? So whatever the operations we will do on this application, right? What it will do, it will record those steps and it will convert that steps into our flow, right? So the main purpose of the recording is just to save save the time basically, right? Which we are using to take all these actions or activities one by. So that is the main purpose of record. Okay.
Hmm.
So can you try? Can you just try once?
Yeah. So how do you, if you click on the three buttons there, right? If you go down a little bit. Hello. Do you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I guess he must be away. I'll wait for him.
Okay, sorry, I was speaking on mute. Yeah, what you
Oh,
are
I
saying?
see. Where is the edit selectors option in the modern thing?
Okay, in the modern,
Yeah.
right? So here, what happens basically, right? So here we have edit target.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, edit display. So if you go here, right, what it will do here it will show you the select.
Ah, I see. Okay, makes sense.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
Done, right, Aman? Or you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
doing?
Yeah,
Okay.
done.
So here,
Done.
okay. So this right we did for the desktop, right? Similar way we can do for the web applications also. Okay, very similar way. Maybe I can just show the login part. Okay. So suppose we'll go here. Let me pause this. I want to go this, right, to quick travel. So what we'll do, we'll start the recording, right? Start the recording. Because of this Zoom, it's interrupting. So we'll go here. Just okay. So we'll start. Go here. And similarly, even though it's a web-based application or desktop application, doesn't matter. Click on the log. Okay, and click on save and return to studio. So you can see, right? Very similar way we can do with the help of web recording, right? So even though desktop web doesn't matter, right? According to the application, right? According to the actions, it will perform that respective steps. Okay, but this recording option is available for the like thick client application. Okay, so we are having two types of applications, right? So thick client and thin client. So any idea on this? Maybe Sabir or Aman.
I'm not sure.
Okay. So thick client. Okay, it means we are getting the selectors properly. Okay, thin client means no selectors, no selectors or partial select, right? So maybe you people have heard about mainframe, right? Or VDI, Citrix, right?
Mm-hmm.
So or any image-based application, right? Where we will not get selectors, right? Such type of application are called as a thin client app. Okay, thin
Mm-hmm.
client app. So if you want to automate such type of applications, right? App recorder will not helpful. Why? Because it is relying on the selector, right? And if you don't have the selectors, right, how can it work, right? So it will not work, obviously, right? So in that case, we have to use the CV, or it is called as a computer vision. Okay, computer vision. So suppose I will delete this, right? This training order, right? I can consider it's a thin client basically, right? Where we are not getting selector or the mainframes also. right? So we'll go to the computer vision, right? Click on the record, click on the record, and then indicate, right? So it has taken the screen, right? Now here we have to enter the username. So we can just go here, enter admin, right? Then go here, we can enter the password. Then you will see it looks similar, right? Then click on the sign. Okay. Then save and exit, for example. Okay. So you can see here, right? It don't have the selectors basically, right? It don't have the selector. How it is working, right? It is working on the image, right? How it is identifying the screen? It will see this sign in, minimize button, maximize button, stop and password, right? So and here it is OCR being used, right? So what do you mean by OCR? OCR means optical character recognition. Okay, optical character recognition. It is called as a OCR, right? So this it is image based. So it is not taking any selectors, right? So you can see for type into also how it is say considering it will check the staff number image and then it will type. Same way with password as well. Same way with sign in as well. And if you go here, right, it don't have any select basic. See, right? It don't have the select, right? It is considering this as an image. So what it will do, it will just take the screenshot and it will try to find out the same image on the screen. Okay, same image on the screen. If it is available, then it will perform the action, otherwise it will not perform the action also. Okay, so when we have to use this computer vision, when we are not getting the proper selectors, or we are when we are working with the thin client applications or image based applications. Clear? Or any question, doubt,
Hmm.
or any point you want to discuss?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, clear, right? Right. So sometimes what happen? Have you worked on Citrix or VDI? Anyone?
Yeah, worked on them a couple of times. Yeah.
Okay, you work, right? So normally what happen if you want to access the Citrix from uh, s- our system, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they'll have URL, right? Or we'll have that icon Citrix, right? Where we have to go, we have to provide username, password, and then it will open the separate instance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Separate instance of that another machine, right? So just imagine if our UiPath is installed on our system, okay, and we have to automate the application which are available into the that particular Citrix machine or VDI machine, right? So in such scenario, we have to use this computer vision. Okay,
Yeah.
ideally we should convince to the client like they should install this application, which application UiPath into Citrix environment, and we can take a control and we can automate the things, right? So normally clients are using this Citrix or VDI to make their environment secure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they will afraid, like if they install UiPath into their like that Citrix machine or VDI machine, then they are having a thought in their mind like it can be a data breach, right? This application can access any data, right? But this tool having all kinds of soft certifications, GDPR certifications, right? So that is not the case. But in case, right, if the clients are not ready and if you want to like work on automation, right, image based, for example, then we have to use the Citrix sorry, we have to use a computer vision. But here the problem is the performance will be low, right? Because it will check the images. Okay, it will check the images basically, right? So it will take more time from the execution point of view. So suppose if you want to see, right, let me run this. So you can feel like it is working very slowly. Okay. So previous element not found. Why? What is it? Let me retry. See how slow it is typing, right? And how slow it is working, right? Because it will search those images first, right? And then it will perform that. So that is the reason it will give the slow performance as compared to our uh, other applications or the client application. Clear?
Yep.
Okay. So please try this just and then we'll go. Okay, working?
Give me one sec.
Sorry, Amma?
Give me 1 sec. I'm still doing
Yeah,
it.
sure. Take your time.
Hmm? Yeah, that's good.
do we need to keep the application open?
Yeah, because see, it will not open the application. Okay,
Oh,
it
yes.
will not open the application. So if you want to open the application, right, we have to use our open application. Okay, fine. So have you people heard about send keys or hotkeys?
Yeah, like escape and stuff.
Sorry.
Like escape, right? Alt escape, that's
So
hotkeys.
keyboard shortcuts basically,
Yeah.
right? So send keys or hotkeys, it means keyboard shortcuts. Okay.
Mhm.
So uh, uh, suppose like when we are working on any automation, right, and where we are facing any challenges basically, right, to perform any action with the help of our normal actions or by following the steps, right? So what we do normally will use the keyboard shortcuts, right? We will use the keyboard shortcuts. So how can we use those keyboard shortcuts? For that we have to use send hotkey. Okay, send hotkey. So here, suppose, right, this is a web page, right? And here I want to print this page, right? So what we do normally, we'll right click and we'll click on the print, and this page will be available, right? So rather than if you do Control P, right, it will be immediate, correct? And for this send keys, it is not necessary. Like we should, okay, we should indicate the element. Without fetching the element also we can work on this part, right? But if you are able to get the elements, we can use it. Okay, we can use it because even though it failed to perform the action, it will not throw the error in case we are not capturing the element, right? So the better, if we are getting the selector, right, we can use it. So here, for example, I want to use Control P, right? So Control and rest of the keys are already available here. So I can press P. Okay, small, not capital. So let's run. So what it will do, it will go here and it will send a print action basically. See, right? So here we have indicated basically, right? But other hand, right? If you want to launch this one, right? Run, correct? So we will not go here. We'll type run, right? So what we will do, we'll go here, right? And we'll just mention window R, win R, right? Because here we don't have any UI interaction, right? So what we can do, we can go here, run. See, right? It will open. Okay. Now the next thing, suppose I want to type the CMD here, right? Command prompt. If I want to open the command prompt, right? And I want to type the CMD. But just imagine if you are not getting selectors, right? So in that case, what we can do, we can use a type into, okay, here, correct? But now we can consider we don't have the selectors, right? But I want to enter. So I can give the CMD, right? Even though this type into also it is not necessary, like we can take the uh, elements, right? But here we can consider we are not getting. But how it will type by default here? Because the focus will be there by default, right? Focus will. And after that, if you want to like click on the OK button, right? And we can consider we are not able to do that, right? So we'll press enter, right? If you press enter, command prompt will open, right? So what we can do in that case, right? Send keys, okay? And here we can mention enter, okay? Run. Now what it will do? It will open the run, it will type the CMD, and then it will press the OK button. It will now open. Okay. So sometimes if you are not getting selectors, right? And if you want to reduce the number of steps, we can use the same. But in case we are getting selectors, right? Obviously, we can go with the selector. That is the best approach.
Yep.
Clear? This sentence. Why I'm explaining it? Because we need it. Okay. Maybe once we automate some application, right? Then we require it. That is the reason I have explained this sentence. Right? Clear?
Yep.
Okay. Now, I just want to ask you, do you have Outlook installed on your system?
Yeah.
Okay, not app, huh? Not app, the desktop software.
Yeah.
You have desktop, right? Not the
Mm.
app based. Okay. What about you, Sabir?
I have to see.
Sorry?
See what I have.
Okay, you can check. No, no worries.
Just about sending the email through Outlook.
Like send, receive, right? Both the
Mm.
No, it is not. I think I have to download the.
No, it will not be available for download actually. Okay.
I
Either you have to purchase, right? But it will not be available to download freely.
mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I think I have to buy the.
Okay, not necessary to buy. So in case if you don't have the Outlook, right, you can work with the Gmail also.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, but there is slight difference, but that's perfectly fine. So it's not
Wait,
required
you
like
said
you can go.
Outlook, not the app?
No, app will not work.
What will then? What's the difference?
No, no, I don't know what is the difference. Okay, but UiPath will not allow to work with the app. It required a desktop software.
No, I tried to send email using Outlook before it worked.
No, so why it work? Because you have the desktop software.
It says app on it though.
Desktop software, not app.
Can you show what you're talking about?
Yeah. Mm, can you show as well? Let's see which one you're talking
This
about.
Outlook. This
Yeah, the
Outlook.
same thing. Yeah, you have the
So we
same
are
thing.
getting
Yeah.
app also, okay, and we are having desktop software also. Okay, so this is my desktop software. So if you have, well and good, right? No problem. Why I'm asking this? Because we have to see how to send the email, how to read the email,
Yeah, I
right?
have this. Yeah.
Because in organization they are using Outlook, okay,
Mm.
they are not using the Gmail or something like that, right? So that is the reason I asked. But in case if anyone don't have, doesn't matter, moreover it's similar, only slight difference is there. Okay,
Mm.
so in case if you don't have the Outlook, right, then we can use a Gmail, right?
Yeah.
And for Gmail, what we have to, or if you want to check, right, we can check right away. Okay, like do you have or not? Okay, so go here, send SMTP. Okay, not this. Send out here. Okay, send Outlook mail message. Use this send Outlook mail message. Okay, and here, what you have to do basically, give the two subject and basically, for example, I will give my I. Okay, then go to the subject. Here we can mention test email. And here we can mention hello. Alright, how are you doing? Just mention this thing, right? And run your, okay, run it and see it is working out. No need to provide anything apart from this. In case you have only one account, if you have more account, more than one, then we have to provide. Otherwise, it is not required. And do your that ID as well configure in Outlook?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Trust me, I made an infinite loop of emails to my friend and got one of my ID bans. So I kinda know how to deal with the email now. I'll at least send him 264 emails
Oh, okay.
in 3 minutes. He got like, I think he got 83, and then it banned me from sending it to him. I got a bunch of error messagings.
Okay, okay. Nothing with this one, and just run this. If it's running successful, it means you have the outlook. If it's not, it means you don't have the outlook. It worked. So just check it's working.
Yeah, I don't have the app. I mean, the desktop applications are closed.
So it is giving an error.
I mean, I don't have the app, so
Oh, okay. Obviously, if you don't have, then obviously it will. Okay. So Aman, you also let me know.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, you are good, right? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So for Sabir, for you, right? What we can do basically, like we can generate a third party app password. Okay, if you want to use Gmail, because Gmail will not allow the direct password into any third party application. Okay, so for that, what you have to do, right? Go here, then okay, go to your Gmail.
Mhm.
Let me, uh, okay, go to your Gmail, then go to yeah, settings or security. I don't know. Go to the settings. I think not settings. Go to the account. Okay, go to the account. Go to the account. Once you go to the account, go to the security, right? And here we have to see like your two-step authentication is on or off. Okay. So if it's on, that's perfectly fine. If it's not, then you have to set up this two-way authentication basically. Okay. This you have to do it, right? Once it is done, go here and just type the app password. App password. Okay. I think that we have to enable first, then only it will allow. Or I can share some video as well, right? App password. So it will give you right option to add the app password, right? And it will generate a 16-digit password. Okay, it will generate a 16-digit password, and that password we have to use here. Okay, direct your Gmail password will not allow here, right? So what you can do, Sabir, I will share the steps, right? So just create that third party app password, but the condition for that, your two-way authentication should make it on, right? It should not turn off, basically,
Mhm.
right? So I will share the steps so you can make it enable, generate your app password, uh, and then we'll see how to send the emails, how to receive the email, how to download the emails from the Gmail as well as by using Outlook.
Yeah.
Okay. In addition to that, I will share like database with you. Okay. Like Microsoft SQL Server and SSMS. So please install it, right? So that we will use it for the database automation part of. Okay. So how to fetch the data, how to run the SQL queries, right? From the UiPath. So we'll see that. So I will share it. Right. Maybe not tomorrow it immediately. Maybe you can do it uh, in the next week as well, whenever you will get time, right? Not immediate requirement, Okay, but only thing, before coming to the tomorrow's session, try that like BP portal. Okay, try that. At least create a skeleton, and then we will see how to convert the date or any errors or any problems are coming. Okay.
Sure.
Fine. Now we will see how to capture the structured data. Okay. Suppose I'm having this Indian government website, right? It is giving the COVID-19 status basically. Okay. It is giving the COVID-19 status. So what I want to do here, I want to go here, right? And I want to capture the state name, total confirmed cases, pure discharge neglect cases, death cases, along with this URL as well, right? And you can see these URLs, right? Even which is not visible to us directly. So what I want to do, I want to capture all this information, right, in the table format, or we can capture few information as well. Suppose I just want 2 or 3 columns, right? That is also perfect. Right? So we'll see how can we do it. So what is the first thing? We have to launch the browser, open browser. Okay, we'll do this. Magazine. Okay. Now we have to capture this data, right? So if you want to capture any structured data from the table format, right? Here we have option called as a table extraction. Okay, table extraction. So just click on the table extraction, right? And just go there here, right? So this window will be available. Okay. Now click on the select data to extract. Just click on the select. Go here, okay, and just click. Right. So can you see? I just clicked here, correct? And what it did, it has taken all the data from this state name column, right? And if you click on the confirm, right, what it will do, it will show us whatever the data we are available here in the state name, and it will ask the column name, what column name you want to view. So I will mention as a state. Okay. Now the next thing is we have to capture total confirm cases, for example. So I will mention select data to extract, right? I will just click on the total confirm, and it will take all the total confirm cases, right? And then click on the confirm, and here we can mention total confirm. What I do is, I think something that's right, total confirm. So, like delete. So this one, okay, click on the confirm. Here I can give the state name, okay, done. And if you want to see the preview, we can click on the preview, right? It will show you all this. Right? Now the next thing, total confirm case. Click on extract, right? Click on this first record. I clicked on the first record. It is taking all the data. Click on the confirm, and here we can mention total confirm, right? In this way, we can say we can capture data for pure discharge migrated cases, death cases as well, right? But what about this URL, right, which are not directly visible? So what we can do, we can click on extract correlated data and just click on this URL. Okay. As soon as you click on the URL, it will say we have text as well as URL. What do you want, right? So we can select URL, right? So what it is doing, it is capturing all the URL. See, it is capturing all the URL. And then we can, right? Then we can go here. Clicking here and there. So we can go here, click extract URL. Okay, confirm, And here we can mention WhatsApp chatbot group. That's right. And before saving it, right, what we can do, we can click on the preview as well, right? So it will give the preview. It means whatever the data you have extracted, it is perfectly fine, right? And currently we are having the data only on one page, right? But there might be the possibility like we are having the data in a multiple pages as well, right? So we will see that as well, like how can we extract the data from the multiple page, okay? But time being, this is fine. Click on save and because we don't have the multiple, right? So what it will do, it will launch the browser, okay? Then it will extract the data from here and it will create a variable also. Huh? So you can see it will create a variable, also extract data table, right? What is the variable type? Data type, right? So this data table, it will extract and then we have to write it to the Excel file, for example. So we can use write range, write range, work, right? So we can write it into the Excel. So suppose what we did so far, we are having Excel file already created, okay? But just imagine you don't have the Excel file available, okay? So you have to create the Excel file. So here we can give the name, right? Data.xls. So it will create the file also if it's not present, right? Similar way, it will create the sheet also, right? And here we can mention extract data type, right? And we'll add headers also. Range we no need to give because anyhow it will start writing from A1, right? So save, close this and run. Okay, it has extracted. Now we can go ahead and see the output. Okay, we are having this out. Okay, so this is very easy to extract any kind of structured data by using this table extract. Okay, clear? If you need this URL, I can give that URL as well. So please try and let me know if it's any.
Okay, we can move on. Hi, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was saying, is there anything more we're doing after this?
Sorry, what you are saying, Aman?
I was saying, is there more we're doing after this? Any other topics
Yeah,
we're
yes,
covering?
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So done this, right?
Yeah.
Sabir, from your end.
I'm doing the.
Okay, sure.
No, wait, take it.
Let,
Yeah.
let me.
What activity did we use for the right range, or it was read range? It was right range, right? Yeah, right range.
Yes. Because we have to write it.
Right.
Hmm.
Let's go. It's working fine.
Done, Sabi?
Yeah.
Okay. Now here we have seen for single page, right? But just imagine like if you are having the data on a multiple pages, right? Maybe 10 pages, 15 pages, or 20 pages, right? So how can we extract the data from multiple pages? Okay, that we will see. So for that, what you can do, uh, go to this website, right? Go to this website, acme.test.uipath.com. Click on the register, right? So for registration, we require just email ID, password, and retype password and select those. That's it. So just do the registration, right? After the registration you can do just manually, okay? And then log in, okay? So just do the registration and log in and let me know. We'll move on. After the login, you will be on this screen, right? So just register, login, and let me know once you are on this.
Okay, done.
Okay.
I had to log in, but password. I don't remember.
What happens? Sorry.
Then
So are you facing any issue?
No, I had an account, but I think I forgot the password with that.
Okay, then do the forgot password.
But I don't remember that email. I have to access that.
Otherwise, like give the any other email ID. Na? For example, if you don't know the email ID, right? So here we have the forgot password. Here, right, forgot your password. So just give the email ID.
I, yeah, I'll just create. I'll just register.
Okay, sure.
Yep. Good.
Done, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here, in the healthcare, right? If you click on the download daily appointment, right? So you can see here, like we are having the data on a 2 pages, right? So suppose if you want to extract the data, right? Suppose if you want to extract user ID, file name,
Wait,
file path.
where did you get this from?
Okay. So we are on the home page. Okay. Under the home page, if you scroll down here, we have healthcare, right? In the
Okay.
healthcare, we can click on the download daily account.
I see. Thank you.
Now, suppose if you want to extract any information, for example, here we have user ID, here we have file name, here we have file URL also, right? So what is the requirement here? We have to go and we have to extract few information from both the pages, okay? Not only from one pages, from both the pages, right? So how can we do this? So we can go to this table extraction, right? As soon as we are here, from here we have to select data to extract. Okay, so click on select data to extract, right? Now suppose I'm just going to click here, right? This appointment. file name, right? Now, as soon as I click here, what it is asking, would you like to extract all the columns from the table, right? So we can say yes or no. First we'll say yes. So I clicked on the yes. So you can see, right? It was able to capture user ID. It was able to capture the file, right? And it was able to capture the file URL, right? And we can click on the preview. So if I click on the preview, I can see the data, right? From this page, for example, right? Close this. And now, here, suppose I don't want any of the column or something like that, right? We can click on the delete. Okay, we can click on the delete button. That column will get removed, right? And if you want to go ahead, we can click on save and, right? But I will say no. But in the other hand, okay, again I will click here. I click, right? It is saying, would you like to extract column? So I can say no also, no, right? And as soon as I click on the no, right, here I can select what I want. I want to extract URL. So it will extract only URL. You can click on the confirm, right? And we can mention file URL, right? So we can do in a both the way. And similar way we can take the data for user ID also. So we can just click here, right? So it is taking the data from the user and from user. But the main thing we have to see here, what if you are having the data on a multiple pages? Okay. So if you are having the data on a multiple pages, right, we have to make this option enable. Okay. We have to make this option enable. I enable. And now I will go here and I will click on this next one. Okay. I clicked on the next one. So it will consider this as a pagination. Okay. We should not click on first or second or third, right, option. Then click on the save one. Okay. Right. So now what it will do basically, it will extract the data from both the pages. Okay. Not from the single. Okay. Now I will go back to the page number one. Right. And we'll go back, okay, and we'll write into the Excel. We'll go here. We'll use the same Excel. What we are using here. It's right. And we'll change only the, okay, medical report appointments. Okay. And what I will give this extract. We have to mention added, right? So what it should do now, it should extract the data from page one as well as page two as well. Okay. So we can run this.
But don't we need login, password, and all those kind of
No,
stuff?
no, those things obviously, right? We have to do that flow end to end. But here I just want to show you how can we extract the data from the multiple pages.
Gotcha.
Hmm. Right. So now you can see it click on that next button, and now we are on the page number two. Right. Okay. It is still but the process cannot access. Okay, because this file is already open. Okay, let me close this. And now again I should go back to the page number one. Okay, now I am on the page number one. Time. Okay. Yes, it is completed. So we can go back and check. It should have the more data. Okay, so you can see here, right? It is having around 23 records, right? So it was able to extract the data from page one as well as page two, right? So today we are having 2 pages data. Tomorrow it might be 10 pages data, right? Day after tomorrow it might be again 2 page data. Doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. It will adjust according to the number of pages. Okay.
Yep.
Please try this experiment.
Hello.
Yes, yes. So
Yeah,
have
I
you joined
joined on
from
my
the
phone.
right?
I
Oh,
joined on my phone. My laptop internet is not working for some reason.
that's fine. That's fine. I know this is our last problem statement. So,
Well, since my internet is not working, I won't be able to finish the problem
yeah,
itself. But
that's fine. That's fine.
yeah,
I know. So I'm just working, waiting for Sabir. So Sabir,
yeah.
Yeah, yes. And then it's saying the right range, what would empty extraction is
mhm.
exported. What? Let me see on the screen.
Sure, sure. You can run and see it's working.
I'm getting an error.
Okay, so please share.
So,
Okay. So while extracting it is giving error, or while writing it is giving. No, no, no. Maybe okay.
Right range for frequency extraction is not.
Empty extract. Okay. So what you did basically, Sabir, in the right range, right? You have just given the name as a hospital, right? But there we have to give the extension also. Hospital
Oh,
dot xls dot xls. Yes. Now do the add headers also. I think add headers. Click on the right range workbook.
mhm.
Just click. Okay, you already did. Okay. Sorry. Please. Done. Okay. And if you want to check, you can check. But what I'm suspecting, I think you was already on the page 2, right? So before that, you should be on a page 1. Then only it will go to the page 2.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
I think I didn't put it back to the page.
Correct.
It should be
So
over
here you was already on the page number 2. Yeah, that's the
there. So it should be over there. Okay, yeah, got it.
okay. Fine. Then maybe we can conclude here. So we'll connect tomorrow. But before that, please try that BP portal, right? So we'll see rest of the things, right?
Yep.
And tomorrow also we'll meet at 10 a.m. EST. So hope it will be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
Thank
fine. Thank you, Subir. Thank you, Aman. Have a
Thank
good
you.
rest of the day. Bye bye.
You too.